Hello ACG family, ID specialist here. Just want to share my experience over the last 24 hours. I think yesterday I mentioned that I was going to make a dessert, which I did. It was a pecan dessert that I made last night. It was so good. And it was pecan clusters. And what I did is I put about 3/4 of a tablespoon of butter, unsalted butter, in a pan, and then I added about a half a pack of cream cheese, and from there I think I added vanilla flavoring, and then I took that off the eye, let it cool a little bit, and then I added about a 1/4 cup or maybe a half a cup of Splenda. So use whatever sweetener that you want here. And I also added about 2 tablespoons of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa mix. And it was so good. So I mixed it all together, and then I put wax paper down, and in clumps of about 4 or 5 pecans I added the mixture right on top of the pecans, and then I let it cool in the refrigerator for a few minutes. And my husband loved it. I did too. I mean, I was eating it out of the bowl and off the spoon and everything else, plus I ate quite a bit of it. However, I added about a 1/4 cup of whipping cream as well. Now, the other part of that story is I don't do well with milk. And so last night my stomach was not kind to me, and it was probably not kind to me because eating all of that, I was not very kind to my stomach. So I didn't sleep well, and this morning I didn't feel that great. So I think I have figured out that I'm probably going to have to stay away from milk-based products. There's some cheeses that seem to do okay, but I don't know, the milk is not working. So, but I love to cook, and I will continue to find recipes that provide desserts, some good desserts, and I'll keep trying different ones until I find one that works for me. Now my husband, he was totally fine with it, and I always cook way too much of everything. I still try to cook for a family of 8 instead of a family of just my husband and I. So I did overdo it. I did, and I paid for it because I was up 0.6 today, this morning, which puts me about 1.8 pounds over my LSD. And so it looks like I may be headed for a steak day. We shall see. The other thing that happened is I had an epiphany today. I left early because I had an appointment. I have a new client. Yay! And I left the house early this morning. I didn't have time to fix breakfast, so I threw an apple in my purse. The meeting lasted for about 3.5 hours. And so by the time we finished, I was famished. I ate the apple on the way home, about a 30-40 minute drive. And then when I got home, I knew that I had leftovers. Remember, I'm the one who cooks way too much food. And so it was fish and vegetables. So I put the food on the plate. I warmed the food, put it on the plate, sat down, ate my lunch, and enjoyed it. Really, truly enjoyed it. And as I was going back from the dining room to the kitchen, I realized that there was still plenty left. So I put more on the plate, and I was putting it in the microwave when all of a sudden I stopped. And it was like I had that whole dual thing going on, you know, the devil and the angel on either shoulder. And of course the devil is saying, it's just fish and vegetables, eat all you want, you know. And the angel was saying, well, do you really truly want this? Are you hungry enough to eat another plate of food? what I realized in that instant is that I really wasn't hungry. I was very satisfied with the food that I had just eaten. And I also realized that I was on autopilot, that I was just doing what I have been doing for so long. The food is there, it tastes good, but I wasn't hungry. And I put the food back into the container and put it back into the refrigerator. And in that moment, I felt like somebody who had just won an Olympic medal or something, because I realized that I had just stepped over another threshold. Now, I don't know what tomorrow's going to look like, but in that moment, I was very proud of myself and very excited that I had the gumption, the notion, the desire to put the food back. So what I'm realizing is that this ACG protocol, meeting you guys, being able to access you, being able to learn more about myself, is that it is a lot more than just about losing weight. That all of the things that I'm hearing from you guys and the things that I read from you guys, the support that I get from you guys, it's helping me, I think, to make better choices. It's helping me to take a little bit better care of Sharon. It's helping me to want to do better for me. And that in doing so, that maybe I'll help someone else do better for themselves. I'm thrilled about being here with you guys. I'm thrilled that you open up your lives, your hearts, your journeys, and you're willing to share it with us, with me. My husband has been extremely supportive. He continues to compliment me. Of course, that's always cool, right, ladies? So, and gentlemen, and I don't want to forget the guys out there as well. So, here we go. Looking forward to round 2. That's really, really appealing, because there seems to be so many of us who will be loading around the holidays, which means there will be a lot of us on P2 together, which means there will be just an enormous amount of support around the P2. Look, I wish you guys many happy releases. I will be sharing more and more of my desserts. Oh my God, I woke up this morning and I was thinking about desserts, and I realized that desserts backwards is stressed. I was real stressed this morning. But I wish you guys many happy releases. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope that this will be, oh, I just wish the best for everybody. Look, I hope you find some fantastic foods today, something that really, really is enjoyable for you, enough that you just want to slap somebody. Not me now, but somebody. Have a great day. Talk with you soon.